innovative things being introduced and talked about and shown here at IFA. For example, in preparation to become a licensed issuer and administrator of private branded currencies, oh, that got my attention. How about some into tomorrow money? Maybe it could happen. I don't know. Our next guests are with us. First of all, the CEO and president of Leondrino is Sandra Leonie Ritter.
That's correct.
Close?
Hello.
Okay, thank you very much. Glad to have you with us. And the COO, or the coup, for Leondrino is Peter Reuschel. Peter, welcome into tomorrow as well.
Thank you.
A pleasure to have you guys with us. So, virtual currencies. The first thing when I hear that, I think Bitcoin. Yes, no, similar, very different. A lot of people know Bitcoin over the years,
right.
Good, bad, or otherwise. But people say, oh, yeah, I like Bitcoin. Are you like Bitcoin?
I would say I love Bitcoin for doing the presenting the way for us, because they opened the minds of the people for virtual currencies. But to be honest, we are not Bitcoin.
And that's good to point out for many reasons.
For many reasons. But what we do is we use the blockchain technology, but in a different way. But probably Peter can explain it a little bit more.
How are you different from Bitcoin, for example, because so many people can relate to that?
Right. So you might have heard that some people compare the blockchain technology already with the TCP/IP, so that it can influence the foundation of the internet a lot.
Well, first of all, you both are saying blockchain.
Blockchain.
Let's explain what that is, because I'm thinking a lot of our audience is going, huh? And understandably so, because it may not be something they're familiar with. So what is blockchain? And then we'll get into TCP.
Right. So blockchain is actually the technology behind this new money you might have heard of, such as Bitcoin. And you use mathematical means in order to calculate units that you can use for money, but also in order to manage intellectual property. But in our case, we use it for money. And compared to Bitcoin, where actually the total amount of units that can be calculated is limited to 21 million, in our case, we actually pre-calculate the units, and we actually calculate many more, so that we can actually use the full experience of today's central banks to manage the supply of money. So in our case, we manage the supply of money in a very dynamic way. So it means we actually try to combine the advantages of blockchain with the advantages of the experience of the Federal Reserve or European Central Bank. And we apply it to the big brands. And we do it in a way that we actually bring also together the advantages of this technology together with the loyalty management. But maybe Sandra can explain that.
What is loyalty management now?
Yeah, so it's the customer relationship of brands to their customer base. So you probably heard of these Starbucks points where you can have your stamp on to get a free coffee.
My son Chris is constantly getting like apps from there and free coffees. And it's like, okay, I don't drink coffee. I know that's weird, but especially as a former police officer. So I can't relate to that, but I hear a lot of people talk about, Starbucks points. And so in that sense, it's similar kind of thing. They're presenting kind of a currency in a sense too.
Yeah, right? Or you can also take Nike. Nike is doing this promotion with a sweat. So the more you sweat, the more a discount you get for the next product.
Well, I won't be getting any discount. Well, I'm constantly sweating, but perhaps not for the right reasons.
No, but these are the different possibilities. So this is how they do it today, and in the future we believe they will do it via the currency.
And now, isn't one of the general ideas for virtual currency for most people the ability to be able to exchange things, buy products, and pay for services worldwide a whole lot easier than having to say, oh, wait, now, okay, euro, and I'm on dollars, or are we on, yen or yuan, or... but if they're using, for example, Leondrino, it's what, points or something? How do you determine what your currency is?
So you... these currency is backed by the business, the real business of that brand. So if you take the Coke coins, so let's say a bottle of Coke is worth one Coke coin in the US, it's one Coke coin in China, it's one Coke coin in EU.
So regardless of the value of the currency in that country,
that's it.
you guys maintain the value. That's what it is for these products.
Yeah, at least that's the brand is responsible how they want to apply it.
Oh,
so
sure.
we are a kind of third party, and we want to be regulated, and we are quite happy that the state
Wait
of
a minute,
New
you want to be regulated?
We want to
Yes.
be regulated, and we are really happy about the innovation that
Wow.
has been done in the state of New York through the Department of Financial Services. So they actually regulate virtual currencies. So it means it increases the level of trust. So because we are a kind of third party that manages the supply according to the monetary policy we agree to with the brand. So it means it can't be kind of misused after we signed a deal together with the brand.
There's another major difference to the Bitcoin kinds of things, because that, in that sense, that regulation makes perfect sense, and you can take advantage of it in the proper way. And then, of course, encourage any company working with you because you are regulated in that manner. One of the, perhaps a few good examples of government intervention, maybe, but at least now things are all even. Right? Everybody's playing on the same field and the same level. That's very cool. So how long has Leondrino been involved, been around doing what you're doing?
So we actually launched here at IFA.
Oh, very good.
So the Leondrino wallet is just available. So with this wallet,
I'm seeing it's a virtual wallet apparently, because it's a brochure.
it's a brochure, but I just
oh, very quickly, you have something. You have like an app or something, or
it's web browser based.
Oh, okay. Ah, there you go. So we're looking at Sandra's My Leondrino wallet.
No, it's Peter's, actually.
Oh, it's Peter's. Okay. Where do I transfer some stuff to my account? No, but I get
you
the
don't
idea.
have a wallet so far. So.
Oh, so I have to get the Leondrino wallet first.
And in order to make it easier to understand, we also have a first brand here that cooperates with us, and they already issue their own vouchers before they issue their own Leondrino. It's called Leaf. And this is a software company that have a lot of restaurants, and they want to grow faster through the issuance of this new currency. And they show the application of their currency here also at our booth.
Very cool. So in this case, become part of the restaurant network.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
You can visit leondrino.com. It's leondrino.com for more info. See what Sandra and Peter and their team are up to, and how they are using regulation properly and making things easy for e-commerce, for example, and being able to do that around the world. We thank you for joining us, and congratulations. Good luck on your launch here at IFA.
Thank you. It was
Thanks
a
a lot.
to be here.
Our pleasure. We're back with more Into Tomorrow from IFA in Berlin, Germany. I'm Dave Graveline on the Advanced Media Network.